I think no one's going to disagree that water is essential for life. With that being said, what's exactly in our water? Well, we probably learned in science class that it's 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen. But that sure isn't all. Our standard city tap water might look clear, but it's loaded with toxins and poisons, like aluminum, arsenic, asbestos, barium, cadmium, chromium, copper, fluoride, lead, mercury, nitrates, selenium, all kinds of nasty things. We can argue all day about fluoride being good or bad for the body, but the truth is we all know that we really need to get these things out of our water that we drink. I personally use a reverse osmosis system. It does seem to pull most of the nasties out of the water, and it leaves you with a nice clean tasting water. I've tested several bottled waters as well as tap water, and here's what I found. Hi guys, Pete from Mixcat. Today I'm actually going to test some water. Got some Aquafina. This is just some generic water that I got at Walgreens. It's supposed to be spring water. The source is from, let's see, Ocala, Florida, and it's, again, spring water. We're going to test the tap water here to see what's actually in the water. And what I have here is a TDS meter, which shows you how many, basically the part per million of dissolved solids within the water. So we can get an idea from 0 being the best, meaning nothing in the water, all the way up to, I guess, about 800. So let me show you what we got. Okay, first one we're going to do is Aquafina. This one is supposed to be purified water. Let's see, I want to say Pepsi makes this, but maybe I'm wrong. But again, purified drinking water. So let's see how pure this is. Again, it's sealed. Let's not mess with it. And just to show you guys, we're going to start off on 0 on the meter. Focus in. It's kind of tough to make out. 0. Okay. Let's see what it shows. Total solids, it's actually pretty impressive. This shows 003. So this is actually pretty pure water as far as dissolved solids. Alright, so we got 003 on that one. Next we're going to the just Walgreens spring water. Again, this is from Ocala, Florida, from a spring. Doesn't say it's filtered or anything like that. Yeah, just Silver Springs, Ocala, Florida. Alright. Wow. That's incredible. It's actually 237. So we could have a lot of minerals in there, we could have chlorine, we could have, you name it, but it's definitely in there. 200 and, well, it's going up, 220. That's where it's sitting, 220. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see it. There's a 220. The next is, this is good old-fashioned tap water right out of the faucet in my kitchen. My dog's complaining. This is showing up as 111, 112. So actually not too bad at the faucet. I've seen a lot worse than this in some areas. But let's see if you guys can see that. Well, I hope you can see it. But yeah, settling about 118. But that's tap water. Okay, the next one we're testing is reverse osmosis water. Just a filter I put under the sink. It's got a reverse osmosis membrane, and from what I understand, it filters out the water pretty good, where the only thing that can fit through is the water molecules. I get 006, it looks like it's settling on. So almost pure also. So far Aquafina stacked up pretty good, but I definitely want to test this for chemicals and see how the pH is on that. But yeah, so far the two winners is the reverse osmosis and Aquafina. Okay, next test we're going to do is a pH test. You can see the scale there. 7, which is yellow, is neutral, pH neutral. All the way down to 3, which is acidic, and up to 11, which is nice and healthy, basey water. We'll start off here with the spring water. All right. One, two, three, four. Again, this is the spring water. That is a little bit on the basey side, just past 7. It's a little bit of a tinge of a green to it, so I'm going to say that's about a 7.5 to an 8 on that scale. The next one we're going to go to is Aquafina, and I'll be right back. I got to clean this out. Okay, the next here is Aquafina. I'm going to test this for pH. Here we are. One, two, three, four. This I can see already. This is acidic. Very, very clear. Yeah, that's way down in maybe a 6, in between 5 and 6. That's on the acidic side. That's something you're not going to want to drink. Things that are acidy is just bad for the system. As you might know, diseases can't exist in a basey environment. They thrive in acid. They need sugar and acid. So, yeah, definitely not a good choice. Alright, now we're going to go to the reverse osmosis water, and after that I'll do the tap water. Okay, now this is reverse osmosis water. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that's pretty purple. Let's shake it and see where it's going to sit. There you go. I mean, that's pretty clear. You're right at 10 for sure. Close to 11. So that's some pretty alkaline water. It's the carbon filter that really changes the pH of that water. And I can't say enough about reverse osmosis water. I love it. It tastes great and very healthy for you, as you can see there. Next, let's check out the tap water. Okay, here's the tap water. I'm in Kissimmee, Florida, so just to give you an idea, my location and what the water is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty green. Let's see what happens when we shake them. It looks... that's tough to say. I'd say 7.5 on that. But again, very high content of dissolved materials in the water. But the basiness is almost where it needs to be. Just a little bit better than neutral. It's on the alkaline side. A little bit on the alkaline side. So definitely out of everything so far, we can see without a doubt, from what I tested, reverse osmosis water is the purest and definitely the most healthy for you because it's alkaline.